Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Kwakudapa. Today we are going to learn about how to insert tables in Microsoft Word. Okay, so to insert a table, you just go to Insert and you click on Table. So there are two ways to insert a table. The first way is just to hover over these cells. So let's say if I want 3 rows and 5 columns, I can just hover over 3 rows and 5 columns. Then when I'm done, I just click on to insert the table. Then I can start filling in with my data. That's the first way. And the second way is to go to Insert again, click on Table, and choose Insert Table. So with the second method, you have to type the number of columns and the number of rows that you want. So we want 3 columns and 5 rows. Okay, so you just type it like this. Then you click on OK to get the same number of columns and rows. Okay, so these are the two basic ways to insert a table in Microsoft Word. Then the next thing is to add data. So once you insert a table, each of the cells or the fields are editable. That means you can type text in there. Okay, so let's type in some text. So our table will contain data on our name, age, and gender. Okay, so name, I will use my name as usual, Kwaku, Kwame, Ama, Ajwa. Okay, age 20, 22, 30, 15. All right, so gender, Kwaku is male, Kwame is male, Ama is female, and Ajwa is also female. Then when we are done inserting the data, we can select the headings, or we can edit the headings by using the font tools under Home. So let's make our headings bold and position it in the center by using the center align tool. Okay, so now this is a simple records on maybe a list of students, or ourselves, or maybe our family members. Okay, so let's learn how to add additional rows and columns. So let's say I want to insert another column to hold contact details. So all that you need to do is come back to Insert, click on Tables, then choose this to Draw Table. So when I click on it, the cursor will turn into a pencil. So wherever I want to draw or insert the column, I can just draw it there. Very simple. So now we have an additional column. If I want to insert another row, I can just stand here and draw the row. Very simple. So now I can just add contacts to our list. Then there is another way to insert a row. You can just click here and press enter. This will also insert another row. So let's put data in our new rows. Okay, so Kofi, let's say Kofi is 18. Kofi is a male. Then let me put in some This is just sample numbers. Okay, very simple. All right, so this is how you can add additional columns and rows. Then also let's talk about how to expand rows and columns. So let's say age, we want to close the gap in age, in the age cell. So all that I need to do is bring the cursor on this line. You see that it will turn into two opposite arrows. So you just hold the mouse and drag it to the left side to close the gap. You can do same for here. So this is how to expand columns. Okay. Then if you want to expand your rows too, all that you need to do is stand on that particular row, then just expand it like this. Very simple. It's very simple. Okay, so this is how to expand rows and columns. Then you see that our rows are not uniformly distributed. So to do that, we can simply click on this icon to select all the cells in our table. Then you just right click on it, click on distribute rows evenly. This will distribute the rows evenly. Then we can also right click again and choose distribute columns evenly. This will distribute the columns evenly. So the sizes in the columns will be the same, and the rows, the sizes in the rows too will be the same. So that's what we mean by distributing rows and columns evenly. Okay, then our next thing to talk about is merging two cells. Let's say we want to merge this empty cell and this one. There are two ways that we can do it. You can just select both cells, right click and choose merge cell. Very simple. So with this you can merge any number of cells that you want. Or another option is to come to insert again, click on table, choose draw table, then you come to, you can draw, let me draw. Okay, so as soon as I draw, you see the eraser tool. So I can just click on the eraser tool, use it to delete. Okay, so I can use the eraser tool to delete any line that I don't want. This kind of long process. So the first process is okay. You don't need to stress yourself. Okay, so the last topic to talk about is how to move a table. So to move a table, you see when you bring the cursor on the table or the mouse on the table, you see this icon. You can just hold it, drag it down, and maybe if you want to type maybe a list of my family members. Okay, very simple. You can push it in the center by using the center alignment tool, select it and make it bold. So basically this is how to insert a table in Microsoft Word and manipulate it. If you enjoyed the video, please consider subscribing to my channel to help me to bring out more videos, more simple tutorials in Microsoft Office applications. Thank you. See you in the next tutorial.